So there are two things I want to talk about today with Infinity Scalper. And the first one is, again, is the power of understanding trend. And when markets are not in a conducive state for trading. And the PDF tells you straight up, trade in the direction of the trend, make sure you're not trading in consolidations. And you can see here, this is a big mess. Small bodied candles hugging the moving average, only a 20 period moving average. Tracking sideways, not much going on, right? This is not something you're going to want to trade in side of. And that's covered in the PDF, okay? So it's part of the training that you get with Infinity Scalper. But I want to talk about what happens over here. And this is actually this morning, July 11th. And this is 8:30 New York time. So what happens here, we do have this consolidation that's been going on. And we get this strong breakdown here with the big momentum candle here. That's a 30 pip candle. That's huge. And you can see that the moving average is starting to curl downwards at the same time that we get a short setup. Is this a trade to take? Absolutely. What has it done? Well, it's done a few things. Number one, we are starting to get trend in our direction. We've got a big thrusting moving average candlestick here. And we've also just broken a level of support that held for about an hour, 2 hours right through here as well. Those are trading opportunities. And how does this trade play out? Well, again, it depends how you exit your trades. If you exit when these yellow lines show up, these are called optimal exits. Now, of course, it never knows what's going to happen in the future. So you can take your profits out there and you want to close. So this is only a 26 pip trade. And I say 26, only 26, because it does get a lot more. And again, it depends when you exit your trade. If you wait until it turns over to green, which is here at 1 o'clock, so it's not much of a scalp. It's a huge trade. 38 pips. And I say huge trade in the context of a 5-minute chart. You may also decide that you've been trading for a while, you understand price action, and you see what happens right here. We get a double bottom formation right through here. And you say to yourself, okay, once I get something like this is confirmation that I'm not going any lower. I'm not going to wait for this exit here. I will get out. And I'm not sure what happens to the left of this chart. There could be a support area down here you could target. But if you said, okay, I'm going to get out here because this consolidation has broken through, a nice move down, we're just tracking sideways, got a double bottom here, get out. This trade here is 48 pips. It's a great trade. My point of showing the pound US right now is we went from a consolidation, which was clearly shown A with price action, B with the moving average, a strong break, which we see with this big red candle, and we get our setup to go short right here. And it's a great trade, actually. So if this is how you traded it, it was actually a really good morning. Depends on your account size as well, right? I want to point. Now, I've talked about in another video that I want to show you how you can get involved in a trade that's already underway that may have set up outside of our time before we start trading, or perhaps you stood aside due to news. And here's what I want to show right here. You can see here we're moving upwards, okay? Upwards here, and this is 7:15. Now we're going to start at 8 o'clock, right? That's what the PDF says. That's what we're going to follow, which is right about here. So there's two things you can do. You can say, okay, well, here's my time here. This trade is still active. Have I passed the entry? Well, on this example, let me just use a horizontal line. The entry is at this close. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Right here, the entry is right about there. Have we already passed our close of this candle, our entry price? If you can get in this candle here at 8 o'clock, right, pick the trade. If we are still green, which we are. So we've had an entry, a pullback, moving back up. So this trade here, again, depends when you get out. If you took out this one here, it's a small trade. It's not big, right? It's 8 pips. But again, you're scalping. And if you waited for here, right, you basically made your spread costs. But where it really pays off is in this area right here. You can see we've kind of started tracking sideways here. We've got a high, low, lower high, right? And now we put in a higher low, which is actually a good sign. So we have our setup right here on this candle here, but we're kind of in a flat. Our moving average is flat. And what do we know about that? Well, the price action is not really moving, right? Price action is slowed down enough for the moving average to catch up to price, and that's what you see here. that's what people think, that moving averages act as support and resistance. They don't. It's just the only reason a price is going to hit your moving average is because the movement of price has slowed down enough. The average has slowed down enough. It's gotten smaller. The moving average is going to touch it. That's how it happens. So anyways, our price to enter is right on this candle right here. But you see we get this pullback. But if I can move this, oh, it's not moving. We get our nice pullback here, a nice thrust, but look, we're starting to move back up again. We're still green, all right? Just like we did over here. Oh, there's an alert. Just as we did over here, we can get in this trade. So we get in this trade here, and look how far this trade runs. If we get out here, right, you're looking at a 16 pip trade. But if you held this trade, you just got out not too long ago at 3 o'clock. So right here, let's go in this close here. So this trade ran 57 pips. 57 pips. Again, a standard lot. That's $10 a pip. That's $570, of course, depending on your account size. Even if it's $1 a pip, that's $57 compared with, and you combine that with our pound US trade. So I just wanted to show you that if you are trading Infinity Scalper, you're looking at it and you're thinking, well, what if a move sets up and I'm not at my computer or it's before my time? You can get in sync with this depending on what's happening with the price action. If we've pulled back and this is still green, why would you not get into it? Right? So that's that for that. Click below, click my link, sign up. Let me know you did sign up, and I'll keep bringing these tips out. Or you can click up here to the right and pick it up. Thanks for watching.